всякой фигни. Включен. Блин, опять что ли все то же самое? Раз. Надоел, я не могу. Сколько можно уже? Без конца берет и просто понижает громкость. Просто потому что. Раз. Надоел, я не могу. Сколько можно уже? Тарас ебаный. Пидорасина. Так. Чё у нас тут? На часик чисто залетим поиграть. Ой, так, у нас здесь карта есть специальная, чтобы передвигаться. Вернусь обратно на причал. Класс, мне не дает это сделать. Просто не хочу опять туда возвращаться и все эти предметы, блин, терять. Сейчас надо посмотреть нормальную локацию, чтобы все взять, все, что можно. Так, здесь крышка просто открывается. Здесь что-нибудь есть? Ну да. Ну да. Ящик с подушкой безопасности.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Круто. Ну ладно, пойдем сюда. Здесь у нас получается ручка, краска, изолента, палка. Ну, вроде все.
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon. My name is
Я бы не
Cleverbot.
назвала его
I'm an
милым,
autonomous,
конечно.
cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a
Да.
cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Nerdy ramblings, me.
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Да, слышали уже, слышали.
Me superior, me.
Let me show you who is superior here.
Сидеть.
Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
Че
That's
сидеть не
because you're only a
умеешь?
silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Команда сидеть не очень понятно. Сидеть, пес.
Down, boy.
Bravo. With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire
Значит,
sentence.
оскорбления пошли от
piece of
теперь
cake.
собаки. Ну, короче, нам надо его настолько заебать, чтобы у него мозг взорвался, его переклинило. Сим, требую, чтобы ты немедленно выполнил команду сидеть.
I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Well, down, down. See?
Да, вот так вот.
Like this.
This guy cracks me up.
Пусти меня, мне нужно к
Let me
доку.
through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Можешь пустишь меня,
Will you
пожалуйста?
please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist.
Боже,
Please, 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 please!
какой ужас. Это все равно его не до конца
Please,
бьет.
stop! You're overloading my circuits!
Надо прям до самого конца добить. Кто хороший
Who's a good
рыбопес?
robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
Нифига себе.
Oh, you rotten!
Тупая скотина.
Mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Короче, палочку попробуй
Hey,
скинуть.
look what I've got!
Палочка.
And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick! Or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't
Да,
you
она мне очень
go get it
впёрлась.
yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Давайте, возьмем ее.
Go on! I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
Осуждаю
Are
тебя
you
за это.
to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait, wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Даже лампочка сверкает.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
С лампочкой.
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Da capo! Da capo!
Maybe the
Сейчас.
fixture's loose.
Da capo! Da capo!
Блин, это ничего не меняет. Надо бы... Надо бы что-то сделать, чтобы его прям вообще распидорасило полностью от смеха. Может, что-то с лампочкой, с палкой можно сделать?
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. When the shock. I mean, what the shock? Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock.
Ну, типа.
Shock. Because of the electric shock.
Да-да-да-да.
So on.
Сейчас
Oh,
долбанет
come on,
хорошенько.
Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Так, отлично, у нас есть электризованная палка.
You'll find out soon enough. Ow!
Stop! I can't take it anymore!
Так, попробуем, может, ее изолентой взять.
Yeah, maybe I should insulate the stick.
И теперь тот же самый трюк, только с электризованной палкой.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Ты получаешь шоковый удар.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Мы профессионально сводим роботов с ума. У нас получилось почтальона свести с ума, что он больше не мог работать и все бегал по пупыркам. И также взорвали бедную собачку. Ну, зато теперь пройти можно спокойно. Здесь всякие штуки, дрюки, электроды.
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
А вот это.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need.
Ну ладно.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus,
Прикольная лаборатория.
at last, Dole really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There's
Слушай,
only
в таких
one
условиях?
problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes.
Типа.
Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes?
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all.
А,
There's
этому
nothing
мужику
you
стоило
can't
самостоятельно за
get.
ними
And
сходить.
brain
Может, тогда
implants are
половины
currently
сюжета не
overrated.
было бы.
I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus,
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
it's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure
Жесть,
that
нам
you
даже
get the
платить за это не
good
надо будет.
cartridges. The cheap ones are
Где-то
bound
всё
to cause
собирается.
problems.
Oh, it's your
Платить.
money.
Че, можешь гол потыкать?
Gold!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see.
Так, отвертка. Надо, нам отвертка нужна. Овечка хоть не даст порос.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard
Как
and
окружающие
ignored.
до сих пор не поняли,
Rufus?
что это наше любимое
It's
занятие
okay.
рыться в их вещах. Так, это выключатель для морозильника, он будет воду замораживать, это потом потребуется дальше для игры.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
Нифига. Никого нет.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah?
Ничего.
Seems like you know more than I do.
Это точно.
Spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Сами
Let's
правильные.
just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something.
Something unspeakable.
So unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Красный
Keep your
утконос.
back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Нифига
Death to
себе.
the Organon.
Нас все, кто приглашает.
What was that all about?
Так, пойдем наверх, посмотрим. Утконос сейчас пока взять нельзя. Яйцо в трубе тоже. Ну, чисто так попялиться можно.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in there.
Правильная мысль. Не стоит трогать то, что было в чьей-то заднице. Вернемся обратно. На самое начало причал.
And who have we here?
А может и не стоило.
If it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good
Yeah,
looks
sure, yeah.
is something you're born with.
We're talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow!
Ну куда доступ потом у нас все равно нет.
Ow! Ow!
Так, сколько пизди, сколько не пизди.
He hasn't got the money. I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks. So what do we do now? We'd better report this to Donna.
Господи, что за звуки? Опять игра лагает. Так,
Friendly people here.
начнем
Tone it down a bit.
с магазина. Он открыт, круто.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
Круто.
A
Бесплатный
lollipop?
леденец.
So which brand do you prefer?
Тот, который с леденцом. Леденец нет, на такую дешевку не поведусь.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Ай,
Of
Руфус
course.
ужасный
Remember,
человек.
Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Вот уже леденец кушать не хочется.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Все абсолютно неправильно.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Плавучая
Safe.
мусорка.
Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Здесь воздуха вообще нет, так что нет смысла куда-то выходить.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What? Lighting the
Ага.
fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of gold?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to go.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Ну, короче, нет, дед нам напиздел, на самом деле абсолютно не имеет значения, насколько долго мы будем это все делать. Самое главное просто, чтобы все были согласны. Чтобы каждая из них была согласна, грубо говоря, для 3 личностей нужно будет провести свидание. И так, чтобы они нас потом вот так вот смачненько засосали. Иначе ничего не получится. И они не согласятся на операцию. То, что... типа, я не смогу сделать операцию без ее согласия, скорее всего, это просто его, типа, этика. Потому что я других вариантов особо не вижу. Так, банка с крючками. С этих мужиков это тоже очень много действий будет.
Oh yeah, stick my hand in. Ow!
Так, у нас есть теперь крючки, отвертка, картриджи и пульт. Ведро с наживкой.
That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait, made from phosphorescent anchovy.
Надо поболтать с рыбаком.
Scram! You're scaring the fish!
But
Shoot!
Попозже, значит, поболтаем. Отлично. Может, что-то на катере есть?
I can't leave here, not without...
Потом с помощью этого радара мы будем очень много где ездить. Но пока что, слава богу, не нужно, потому что локация и так очень большая. Сейчас будем пока просто проходить от самого начала до конца, чтобы открыть все возможные локации. Здесь у нас локация с гондольером и баром. В баре как раз таки Гол сидит. Яйцо нам вот это пока не нужно. И, в принципе, с гондольером тоже нам пока не о чем разговаривать, так что пойдем в бар. Здесь... Не помню, рыба брита, по-моему, ничего не делает.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Так, вот с этим человеком поговорить.
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent.
А мы честно не встречались в мастерской Дока?
Didn't we meet in front of
Встречались
Doc's
вообще-то.
workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the organon?
Death to the organon. I mean,
Чувака явно пытать не нужно, он сам все расскажет.
Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
А чё ты тут сидишь совсем один?
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense.
Ты правда профи камень, ножницы, бумага?
So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte.
Prestidigitator?
I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep, but my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper, but my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
Стаминой. Я хочу сыграть.
play.
Вообще-то.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
Вот так вот, пока не достанем чьи-то
awesome.
человеческие не помеченные турнирные пальцы для камень, ножницы, бумага, мы не сможем в них сыграть. Здесь у нас музыкальный автомат. У нас будет там в дальнейшем действие с ним.
Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get
Ага, нам
anywhere
нужен
without
инструмент,
tools.
чтобы
The flap
открыть
is screwed down.
Ну, у меня есть отвертка. И здесь сидит мужик. Получается, нам нужно сейчас выбрать музыку. Брачные оды помойных крабов. Музыка не поменялась, но зато поменялась картинка. Нам нужно будет ее потом взять, но для начала нужно очень много чего сделать. Поговорим слева направо с Нодом.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
Кажется, кое-кому следует
I
извиниться.
think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized
Член
crime.
неорганизованной
And how does that give you
преступности.
the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool.
Неорганизованная преступность это вообще
So,
что?
unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
А что у вас проблемы с организацией? Можно к вам присоединиться?
Could I join you maybe? I'm incredibly
Да,
unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous.
я тоже очень неорганизованная. Я талантливый
I'm a
механик.
gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Я очень
I'm
крепкий.
very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles
Да,
high
да, да.
into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Я просто невероятно
I am
крут.
so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's
Sure.
kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Я благодарен
And I'm a good
слушателю.
listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle
Да,
Ear,
да, да.
master
Ну, у
of
нас нет
sound
этой
waves.
истории, в принципе,
But
так
my
что...
story.
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did you say?
Да, я недостаточно безбашенный. Я точно достаточно
I
безбашенный.
certainly am reckless enough.
No, you're not.
Как мне доказать, что я
So
достаточно
how can I prove to
безбашенный?
you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right. Don't try to stop me.
Ай, уже в
I'll
который
soon be
раз...
part of your organization.
Уже в который раз приходится заниматься мучением над животными. Честно сказать, я уже сейчас, проходя эту игру в 4-й раз, все больше расстраиваюсь. Как много здесь таких деталей. И именно в этой части, в этой главе мы еще нескольких животных, и минимум еще 3 штуки мы будем мучить. Ужасно. А что аргонцы думают насчет вашей организации?
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Где твой приятель?
Say, where's your pal?
Wink, he's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
А у тебя левого глаза нет. Ты тоже играешь в ножницы
Hey,
бумагу?
do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Ага. Значит, нам нужно будет пойти у пешечи, чтобы забрать его турнирные
I'll get
пальцы.
back to you.
Whatever.
А, теперь поговори с Бозо.
Hello, bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Я тоже очень
Wait a
жду.
minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now.
Бозо такой скучный мужик. Я не удивлена, что он нашел настолько экстравагантную и интересную женщину, потому что сам из себя он не представляет вообще практически ничего интересного. Странно то, что работа у него прикольная, и жизнь у него как бы достаточно интересная, но когда ты с ним разговариваешь, он такой нудный. Только не говори, что ты проспал все путешествие.
Don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus. Only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet, sweet cheeks?
Это все в прошлом. Док что-то напортачил с
Something went
операцией.
wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically,
так
she's in
кажется.
great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes,
Да.
I understand that.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow.
Так что, как местный игрок?
How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
Все знают, что пираты пьют грог.
Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle.
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head?
Очень много раз.
Between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well. None of my business.
Ну, это
Just as
точно.
long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr.
Ну, короче, пока. Пока с тобой разговаривать
See you
нечем.
later.
Don't get lost.
Так, свечку взять.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
А ну-ка сахарницу дай взять. Теперь нас ждет диалог с Гол.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
Так, мы мыслитель.
Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line.
Как оно?
Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Ну, вообще-то да. Ну, значит, ты тусуешься, как
this
на
is where you've been
борделе
hanging out.
облёванном.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of
Soyacino.
Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool. What else?
Camel drool.
No, wait. The camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail
Ой,
infection.
фу.
Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently, it only works on fingernails.
And this
Да.
is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Here they are.
Ты что,
Are
злишься на
you
меня?
mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
Должна пойти со
You
мной
have
к
to
доктору.
come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Это точно.
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull
Ну,
with a
так и было, в
circular saw.
принципе.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ooh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare
Почти
lab.
как в Индии.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Ну, мы возьмем, что нам. Ты должна пойти со мной... А, ты должна пойти со мной собираться, что-то вышло не
You
так.
must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And
Yeah.
that your mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything.
Я что-то сомневаюсь в этом. Ну, может, все-таки пойдешь со мной?
Won't you please just come along?
No, I'd rather starve here.
Can't we speed this up a little? We both know that you can't resist me forever.
I said no. And if you were a gentleman, you would know what that word means.
Что мне сделать, чтобы ты
What
пошла
do I
со
have to do
мной?
to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right,
Ров
let's
всего не
assume I
знает.
just did that. What would I have to do next?
Как насчет романтического ужина?
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Эй, крошка!
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
Так, вообще-то мы не такие уж
We're
разные.
actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was, we belong together. We are soulmates, so to
Ну,
speak.
я в этом очень
I have
сомневаюсь.
no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check.
I haven't got any communicable
А
diseases.
здесь уже вопросик.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
Больно было, когда ты упала с неба.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine.
Взгляни в глаза, малышка.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Какой ужас.
Keep your distance, okay?
Что такая милая девушка делает в таком злачном месте?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here?
Даже не
I
знаю, честно.
remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Вообще даже близко, да.
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were
Да.
doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool too.
Я сдаюсь.
I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
Wait here, I'll be
Подожди,
right back.
здесь я скоро
Is that a
вернусь.
promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Так, поставим картридж.
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Теперь надо поговорить с остальными. Поговорим с левой. Наверное, с...
Huh? What?
с
Where am I?
драчуньей.
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market, not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
Так.
You again. What do you want?
Вот значит, где ты тусуешься.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Ага,
Dream
сейчас.
on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
Ужас. Ты должна пойти со мной к допу.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry. I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't
Это
come...
пока
Then
что.
what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But,
But you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well, bother.
Все, понабралась тут.
What?
A little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to brain you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah.
Ты должна пойти со
You must come
мной.
with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your birth as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus. I don't think that's a very
Ой, да
good
хватит тоже
idea.
призывать своими советами.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful.
Ой,
with
да мы уже
temperamental
услышали,
ladies.
услышали.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
Отлично. Может, все-таки
Won't
пойдешь
you
со мной?
please just come along?
Nope.
But, oh, stubbornness, thy name is woman.
See, I told you it wouldn't work this way. If you want my advice,
Да не хочу.
Nope.
Задолбал.
whatever.
Так, что мне сделать, чтобы
What
ты
do I
пошла
have to
со
do to make
мной?
you come along?
You could sing the dumb bum song for me.
Ha, that's a piece of cake. Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me,
If I listen to you, will you sing me the dum bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Dang!
Мы должны помешать торговцу взрывать
We
Депонию.
have to keep the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that?
Тебе не интересно, как ты здесь
Aren't you even wondering
оказалась?
how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow.
О, боже, насколько это все скучно. Жди, короче, здесь, я скоро вернусь. И осталась последняя. Милашка. Гоу.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny.
И с ней
Oh,
поболтаем.
it's you! How nice!
Вот, значит, где ты
this is where you've been hanging
тусуешься.
out.
Have I? That's crazy. I can't even remember how I got here.
Неважно, как ты здесь
It doesn't really
оказалась.
matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
No, not in a dirigible.
Dirigible.
Maybe later.
Yippee!
Ты должна пойти со мной
You
к
have to
Доку.
come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
My awful quick. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is gonna be one of those days.
Теперь день сурка. Может, ты все-таки пойдешь со мной?
Won't you please just come along?
Where?
Well, to Doc.
Who's Doc?
Say, did you fall and hit your head?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, actually, yes, I think so.
Вообще-то да. Ты ничего не
Can't you
помнишь?
remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Почти.
This is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Самый лучший.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait, did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance?
Вот и
What are you
всё.
talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people, who else?
Теперь нам придется
I
вступить в
told him
сопротивление.
1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon, and then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Yes. What?
Заняться нам больше нечего. На что тебе сдался этот Янош?
Janosch. What's up with that Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief.
Ну, короче, жди здесь, я скоро
Wait here,
вернусь.
I'll be
Остальные
right back.
диалоги значения не имеют. В общем, как? Для стервы Гол нам нужно устроить свидание. Для этого нам нужен еще один персонаж. Для милашки Гол нам нужно вступить в сопротивление. Это в другом месте происходит. А для сорвиголовы нужно попасть на игры. Для того, чтобы мы смогли с ней попиздиться. Сейчас, получается, нам нужно забрать оду помойных крабов, раз уж мы здесь находимся. Для этого нам нужно в генератор засыпать сахар, чтобы у них отключился свет.
Huh. Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Вот так вот. Механик не помнит, лучше для сахара добавлять. Лучше ли добавлять сахар или не добавлять сахар в движок. Теперь идем внутрь, в таверну, спускаемся вниз.
It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off.
Спускаемся вниз.
Oh, ha, oh. Nothing happened.
Электричество отключается, и Алекс, музыкальный гном, тоже отключается.
Ha, got it.
Свечу.
Hey,
Нельзя, да?
it's the only thing that...
Ну ладно, короче, валим отсюда. Идем сюда к гондольщику. Ага. Генератор включился. Тут нам разговаривать, в принципе, не о чем, просто ебнем ему по бамперу.
Stronzo! Sei un matto! Make me a poof with my new sacco di aria! Now I must go to il doctor to get a replacement!
That was funny.
Теперь ставим мода помойных крабов в его пир.
The mating song of the junk crabs.
Так, и здесь пока что делать нечего, пойдем налево. Здесь забираем антенну. Ага, отлично.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
Так, вот она, турнирная рука. Для того, чтобы взять турнирную руку, нам нужно спуститься вниз. Чтобы спуститься вниз, нам нужно пройти мимо перископа.
I can't while someone's watching. I feel like I'm being watched.
Вот. Получается, перископ у нас только на левый глаз, так как здесь стоит тот чувак, у которого правого глаза нет. Внутрь мы войти не сможем. Нам нужно как-то закрыть его глаз.
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Может,
Of course I
отнимаю,
mean
пожалуйста?
you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Лучше не попадаться, иначе он потом нас забьет хером. Так, здесь живет бомбина. Прежде чем все произойдет, нам нужно с ней поговорить. Она оружие продает, как видно по ее вывеске.
Don't believe it! I don't care if you're new to the neighborhood. Even if Brad Pitt, in person, stood at my door carrying cake, I would still take my nail gun and... What the? Who are you?
Мне нужен нож.
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
Что здесь интересного?
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker.
Тебе не кажется, что потенциальным клиентам стоит вести
Do
себя
you think that's the
поприветливее?
smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
Кажется, заблудился.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Поэтому мне напоминаешь мою девушку.
Somehow you remind me of my girlfriend. At
Вообще-то
least one
бывшую.
particular third of her.
Is she that fat?
No, I was talking about the
А,
temperamental
он
part
уже
of it.
голос своей девушки называет, ни хрена себе. Ну тогда я пойду, короче.
I'll, I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Так, посмотрим, можно ли что-то сделать с вентилем и отверстием в трубе.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Так, отверстие
Hello?
трубы.
Testing, testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market. I repeat, a comet is approaching the floating black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider suicide as an option.
Так, пойдем дальше во двор мастерской дока. И вот мы закрыли круг. Сейчас посмотрим, куда ведет выход. На главную площадь. Так, здесь пойдем к аптекарю. Поромся у него в мусорке.
Expired tranquilizers. Better than nothing.
И поболтаем с ним.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
Че продаешь?
What do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering
Интересно, из-за
substances,
чего ты ослеп?
illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
Я бы хотел что-нибудь
I would
купить.
like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
Мне нужно зелье на плюс 5 к
I would
здоровью.
like a +5 healing potion.
Sorry, all sold out. But I have
Капец.
some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then.
А чего у тебя вон-то
What's in
бутылки?
that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Антифриза напился и ослеп. У тебя успокоительное есть?
Have you got any sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion.
А бесплатно
Are
ничего
you
не
giving
дашь?
away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects. Oh, just like me.
Мы сейчас... Нет, ну ты здесь нет
Ah,
смысла,
nothing
мне
I
больше
need
ничего не
right
надо.
You get what you deserve.
Ты слепой?
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Ну да. Что
Wait a
это
minute.
было?
What is that?
Бу-бу. Пикабу.
Peekaboo! Get lost.
See you
Ладно,
later.
Not
увидимся.
if I see you first.
Хочу посмотреть на второстепенных персонажей, которые здесь стоят. Ну, некоторые из них выглядят даже привлекательнее, чем основные настоящие персонажи. К примеру, вот эта женщина какая-то. Прикольная. Так, во двор нам не нужно. В темный переулок пойдем.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super, super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
Так, ну здесь в дверь просто постучимся и все.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes.
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, The knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
and how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Отстой. Здесь крабы тусуются, которых нам надо будет потом в трубу засунуть. Здесь нам, получается, нужно соединить трубки. Но я не помню какие, так что просто пойдем вперед.
Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh, the nerve?
Так, чтобы он нас спустил, мы можем дать миску с орешками. Что они очень воняют. Так, здесь нам пока делать нечего. Можем на грабли наступить.
Ау!
Здесь ничего. Пойдем сюда. Здесь, в принципе, пока что тоже ничего, но... Можем сходить наверх. А, здесь тоже ничего. Ну, можем попробовать получить бесплатную еду.
Just a second. I'll be with you right away. Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your faithful servant has found you another sacrifice.
Moginox abrixidor dobidom padlex. Barador extra cheese.
Yes, yes.
Huh, not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
No problem.
How can I help you?
Что предлагаете?
So, what have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask. Oh, great and wise Cthulhu, the sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him fat.
Ravanek cha. Ravanek kamcha.
Камча.
Koror. All natural.
Ah, right. Our management would like to assure you that we use nothing but choicest ingredients in our products. And all the essential vitamins are provided by free-range lettuce leaves. Just make your choice from the menu. There are 3 menu options to choose from. Plus, you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
Я хочу заказать еду
I'd
на
like to order
вынос.
some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Так, нам, короче, нужно сделать так, чтобы мы получили что-то бесплатное. Нам нужно бесплатное предсказание. Получается... Уменьшение... Ага. Два можно обменять на большой, либо 2 напитка можно обменять. Так, давай на большой обменяем. А его обменяем на бутылочку. Бутылочку уменьшаем. 2 бутылочки меняем на 2 бургера. 2 бургера увеличим до 1 бургера. Получаем 2 гигантских бургера. Что-то мы сделали не так, короче. Уменьшение это минус 0,5. Если мы делаем один большой, большой поменяем на этот, уменьшаем его, получается 0,5. Даже дороже как-то вышло. А, нам нужно ведь один. Ну, получается, мы их что делаем? Делаем 2. Меняем на напиток. Напиток уменьшаем. И у нас получается опять дороже даже, чем было. Еще дороже, чем было. Что-то я вообще, блядь, неправильно делаю в этой жизни. Это явно. Ну, короче, ладно, пропустим мини-игру.
Is this your order?
Yes. Why?
Right. That comes to 0 zloty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very
And you can keep the change.
Так, посмотрим, что у нас с печеньем предсказания. А, или нет, нам его лучше не использовать пока что. Пойдем, короче, поболтаем с батей.
Whoa, impressive digs.
Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad! You're Captain Seagull?
Ahem. Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir. Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
Совсем не рад меня видеть, да?
Aren't you at all glad to see me?
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that.
Ты же вроде
I
отправился
thought
на
you went to
Elysium.
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas.
Это неправда.
Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old, loser.
Ты сменила
You
имя.
changed your name?
Nothing to do with you. Honestly.
Мне кажется, еще как.
But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Почему ты так со мной
Dad,
разговариваешь?
how come you're talking to me like that? You may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean,
Интересно, как на мусорке
That's,
можно иметь постоянный
I'll
доход.
take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there. Don't you even want to know what I've been up to all this time?
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you steal anything? Destroy someone else's property?
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context.
I
I have to stop the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well, I...
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting.
Мне нужно позаботиться о моей элизианской
I need to go look
подружке.
after my Elysian girlfriend.
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No. You were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry. She's in a safe place. Down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Конечно,
Really,
ты
Dad,
съебался.
let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously you never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Вообще-то
Well,
да.
there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name, but not before then. Understand?
Ну, короче, да, нам нужно будет поймать абсолютно всех утконосов, чтобы они сидели у себя, либо улетели. И тогда абсолютно все блюда пропадут, потому что они больше не смогут ловить утконосов. Но я тебе даже половину
I
не
haven't told you
рассказала.
half of it.
Oh my, Rufus. What else have you gotten yourself into?
Я собираюсь отправиться на
I'm
Элизиум.
actually about to go to Elysium.
Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on, Rufus. I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
А, я тебе в другой раз
I'll tell you some
расскажу.
other time.
Sounds good to me. In the meantime, I'll consult my legal advisor.
На чем
What exactly are
работаешь?
you working on?
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
Насчет свидания? Нет, ладно.
Don't go
короче,
away.
я
I'll be
скоро
back
вернусь.
soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Так, получается, что здесь можно?
Secret
Потыкаться?
Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. Ugh, this library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read a lot.
As a real blah blah blah, that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, That's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy.
Ну, придется им побыть. Так, цветочки. Ну,
This is
цветочки.
no luxury villa. This place is overrun with weeds.
Those are flowers, Rufus. I have them brought from the garden as decoration.
These hideous vegetables?
They could actually use a bit more water. I need water for the flowers. There.
Так, дальше идут аквариумные рыбки.
Hands off the ornamental fish.
Hey, I just wanted to pet them.
I said no.
Oh, man.
Ну, по идее, должен был
This is no
что-то
luxury villa. There's even
сказать.
parasites nesting here.
That is my aquarium. I collect rare ornamental fish.
Rarely significant, maybe. And they're tiny, too.
I should actually feed them again. I need breadcrumbs. There.
Так, и что-нибудь еще, наверное, из окна. Что-то
This is no
связанное.
luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black
Не, ну
market.
так-то место у него
But there's a
козырное.
terrible draft.
The floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal. There.
Так, ну вроде бы это все.
Can't you do anything on your own?
That is why I have servants.
Oh, yeah? Do they wipe your butt, too?
That reminds me.
Stop scribbling. Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind
вот
your
это его
tone,
дела.
young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Now I've lost my thread of thought. What was I going to write down?
Туалетная.
That was it. I need thread.
Так. Теперь со всем этим добром мы фигачим Бельвью к левой стороне, где у него живет прислуга. А, нет, вот сюда. Ну давай, давай, двигайся ты, боже. Сейчас мы с ним поговорим.
Knock-knock.
Ты его слуга.
What are you?
Или типа того. Меня зовут Руфус.
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Аскетично у тебя тут. Вообще в последнее время постоянно все только про один аскетизм слышу.
Your place looks a bit austere.
Аскеты,
I've
аскеты,
got
аскеты.
everything I need.
Yeah, except for an
потеряешь.
interior designer.
Знаешь, капитан Сигал?
Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
Признай, капитан Сигал ведет
But
крутой
you've got
образ
to
жизни.
admit that Captain Seagull has a cool
Ну,
lifestyle.
вообще такое,
Useless
конечно.
and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Как сказал, тебе не нужно ничего того, что нужно капитану
What was
Сигалу?
that again? You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
That's what I said.
Так.
See you
Увидимся
later.
позже.
Right. Leave me.
И получается, будем сейчас поочередно давать ему записку. Вначале записка про свечу.
What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff here.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me.
Вот
I
так вот.
need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but I...
Well?
I don't need that sort of thing.
Да-да-да.
Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it.
Так, следующая записка.
I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need water. Go ahead and take it if you want it. Go on. Help yourself.
Дальше записка про хлеб.
Mail from Seagull.
Oh, please, no. I need bread. So the bread too. Very well. It's yours.
Так, записка про уголь.
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need coal. What else? There goes the coal.
Так, и даем записку про нить.
Here I am again, and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
Какой ужас. Мужика довели. Ну, мы забираем у тебя воду. Забираем твою свечу. Забираем уголь. Забираем твой хлеб. Хлеб. Забираем твою нить. Забираем твою урну.
Hey! What are you doing?
Ты сказал, что
You
ничего
said
не
I could
надо.
take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Ой, да ладно
Hey,
тебе, не будь
I
таким
didn't make the
мелочным.
rules. I just bent them a little.
Так, ну, идем. Дальше у нас не так, чтобы много действий будет с этим мужиком. Я бы даже сказала, целое одно. Получается, что же нам нужно? Нам нужно поймать всех утконосов. Забираем грабли. Ну, давай, боже. Забираем грабли. Ой.
Ау!
Нам нужно как-то их сделать безопасными или типа того. Так. Или можно на следующий раз это все отложить. Думаю, можно и на следующий. Так уже 1,5 часа прошло, и тут может меня сейчас выгнать, так что до следующего раза.